everyone, it's kimdao here. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to tell you guys how I'm going to plan a 1 week trip in Japan. There's so much to do and see in Tokyo, but I tried my best to put in as many things as I can, including shopping, sightseeing and just chilling and relaxing in Tokyo. So in particular today I want to introduce to you guys a website called Odigo where you can organize and plan your travel to Japan. Just to let you guys know, I am also going to be doing a little bit of work with Odigo whilst I'm in Japan, so I am actually going to be traveling all around Japan. But anyway, today I'm going to show you how to use this website. So first off, what you do on the front page is that you can scroll down and you can read up a lot of information about traveling to Japan, and there's a lot of information according to different areas. But what I'm going to show you quickly today is how to create your own trip. Pretty simple. So first off, you have to put in where you're going and how long you're going for, and all you have to do on this page is add in areas where you want to go on your trip. So for example, I'm just going to search up Shibuya, and then I'm going to add in some places that I would recommend you guys seeing, and then adding that to my trip. And then you can just go through different days and then put in what you want to travel into each day just to organize everything. So now I am going to be telling you guys what I recommend you do on your first week in Tokyo. Of course you can change things around because not everyone is going to do the things that I would want to do. So let's start the 1 week in Japan. On the first day I recommend you guys go to Shibuya. So in Shibuya there are a lot of places you can shop in. For example, Shibuya 109, or you can go to the central Shibuya area, and also don't forget to check out Hachiko in front of Shibuya station. From there you can either walk or you can take the train to Harajuku. The first place to go once you get to Harajuku is definitely Takashitadori, and this has many cheap shops down this area and also a lot of cool things. And whilst you're in Takashitadori, why don't you try out some crepes? I personally think the clothes in Harajuku are very young, but if you like more mature clothing then check out Omotesando, which is just about a 5-minute walk away. And also there are a lot of funky things around the Harajuku Omotesando area, like the Kawaii Monster Cafe. On day 2 I recommend you go to IKEBUKURO and Shinjuku. If you guys have been following me for a while, you would know that I love Sunshine City because hey, the Pokemon Center is there. But inside Sunshine City it's not just that, there are a lot of shopping areas in there as well, and everything is quite cheap. If you're into anime things, you can also check out the Animate there, as well as Otome Road. There are a lot of anime goods around that area. Also Sunshine 60 Dori, which is just the street outside Sunshine City. It has a lot of game centers and a lot of restaurants where you can enjoy yourself at. From there I recommend you go to Shinjuku. It's a bit hard to navigate Shinjuku, so if you get lost it's totally fine. I find that getting lost is where you discover new places anyway. But there's a lot of funky things you can do in Shinjuku. For example, the robot restaurant. If you have time and are on a budget, you can also visit the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. You can go all the way up and you can have a nice view of Tokyo, and it's free. On the third day of Tokyo I recommend you go to the other side of Tokyo just to experience a different feeling. First stop I recommend you go to Ueno because there are quite a lot of things you can do there. For example, there's a shrine, there are museums, and there's also a zoo there. You can also head down to the street Ameyoko, and they have a lot of things there. For example, a lot of shopping. You can also eat a lot of street food, which is amazing there. After that I recommend you go to Asakusa. So Asakusa has more of a traditional feel to Japan and it's absolutely beautiful. I definitely recommend you guys walk down the Nakamise shopping district. Also there is a lot of street food. If you walk all the way down to the end of the street, you'll end up at Sensoji Temple. Around this area there's even more street food, and you can also go and check out your fortune. After that I recommend you go visiting the Tokyo Sky Tree. Day 4 I recommend you go to Yokohama. Yokohama is about half an hour away from Tokyo and it's away from the busy area. Also I definitely recommend you go to the Cup Noodle Museum, and then you can head to the Yokohama Minato Mirai area, and this is where you can shop. There's a lot of nice cafes where you can chill. On day 5 I recommend you go visit Tokyo Disney Sea. So Tokyo has 2 theme parks. There's Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea. I personally recommend Disney Sea because I find it's more fun. Disneyland is more for kids, but Disney Sea is more for adults. It's such a beautiful place and the souvenirs are super duper cute. On day 6 I recommend you go spend time in Akihabara if you love anime and manga. There's so much to do that can take up a whole day. There's lots of fun places to visit, like there's a shop for gacha machines if you love them. Also game centers, you can spend so much time in a game center in Japan. And also of course anime stores to stock up on your anime and manga goods. And also while you're there you can also check out Maid Cafe if you're interested. I guarantee it will probably be the weirdest experience of your life, but it's quite fun and it's fun to go with a group of friends. On your final day in Japan, I usually recommend you to use this day to go back to places where you want to go back to do some last minute shopping, to do some last minute sightseeing. But if you have time, I recommend you go to Ebisu just for a really chilled out morning. There's lots of nice cafes around and I really recommend the Ebisu Garden Place. Finally, when you're heading to the airport, I really do recommend you go to Tokyo Station because there is just so many shops there, and you can also do some last minute souvenir shopping. From Tokyo Station to Haneda and Narita Airport is very convenient because you can take a bus. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful, and also just want to let you guys know that from the Odigo website you can download your whole trip in a PDF format and transfer it to your phone. From there you can also organize your trip better because it tells you what train stations you have to get to, or it also lets you print it out in a pamphlet format, which is super handy to have in case your phone dies, because let's be real, it always happens when you need it the most, right? Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and hopefully you guys will have a great trip to Tokyo if you do come. And also in the comment box below, I would really appreciate it if you guys let me know if you know any cool places in Japan I can visit, since I am traveling all around Japan and I really want to know some cool places to hang out and film. Also follow me on my social media here if you haven't yet to keep up to date with me on my travels in Japan. Other than that, thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!